Yani, this thing we've already taken.
Yeah,
You are very beautiful.
oh, really?
You confused Samidoh.
That's the last one. You are controversial. You.
Myself, I'm not controversial. I've just said you're beautiful and you confused Samidoh. Where did you guys ever meet?
I don't think I confused Samidoh. We actually met in a political event that he was performing in sometime last year, and we became friends. Actually, Jalas, can you believe I didn't know that Samidoh was married, because he was not even wearing a ring. I came to know that Samidoh is married through after being his friend for around 4 months.
You're a liar.
I'm serious, and I was told by
Sanitize.
Kwenda.
Sanitize. Sanitize.
I was told by my firifiri.
No.
Listen,
Sanitize.
Let me say, okay.
You are not going to be the first person who has refused to sanitize. Samidoh's marriage has been out there the whole time.
Because you don't know when we
Everybody-
met. my friend.
everybody-
You don't know when we met.
Everybody
I'm
knows
sure
that
the first
Samidoh-
time you knew he was married is through Weekend with Betty Chalo. I'm sure. Yeah. Me, I was told by my firifiri. You know that my firifiri MCA.
Eh.
Yeah, she's the one who saw us together and told us, "Do you know Samidoh is married?"
So when you met Samidoh, you did not know that he was
Because
married.
he was not wearing a ring, and he doesn't. I mean, not that the people who.
So did you ask him?
Well, because that immediately he was not hitting on me immediately. We became friends. But I came to learn later when I'm already in this thing.
Wow. So you did not know that Samidoh was married
No, I'm
because
not making any excuses, by the way. Don't think that I'm here to make excuses that why did they... I'm not playing saint. That I mean, these things happen, and a lot of women living this life, a lot of women in the society. So I'm not here to pretend that I did the worst thing. The only thing I have a problem with, Jalas, is people thinking I am a home wrecker. I wanted to break Samidoh's marriage. I was doing things to compete with the wife and all that. Jalas, if I can take this opportunity to tell you how it escalated from there, because I've told you I've been friends with Samidoh since he decided to call it friendship. I've been friends with him since 2019, right? Have you ever had any drama with me and Samidoh? The drama started after I've gotten a child. Yeah.
So all this time, you guys were dating until you got the baby. That's when the drama started.
Where this drama came from, because it is obvious there is drama. Hakuna haja ya kujifanya. There was drama. How it started, we've been having conversations, me and him. Kama tumekaa chini namwambia, you will have to claim your child somehow, because there's trolls all over calling me Kumreka and all that. Don't claim me, because I mean, me and you may not be permanent, but you and your baby is permanent. Claim your child. Then he's like, no, I'm waiting for his birthday. Let me post him on his birthday. There's no event that has come to give me an opportunity to post him. Just wait for his birthday. But now every single time he posts his children, and you can go to his Facebook right now or his Instagram, every time he posts his children, his other children, whom I love so much, and one cheeky boy called Mike, who is his second born, whom I love so much. So every time he posts them, that was my point. When you see the comment section, everyone is trolling my child or asking about my child. So I said, do you like this? I know you love your child. I know you're there for your child, but doesn't this bother you? Why don't you make these people shut up? But he was afraid. So I don't know, for some reason he was afraid. And he was telling me, by the time it's his birthday, I will have worked out a way. I've already talked to my wife. My wife knows this situation. My wife knows I got a child with you. There's nothing that we can do about this. But, I mean, give me time, I'm going to claim him. So, it just happened that it didn't really bother me or anything that time. But it just happened that on Friday or Thursday, his admin for his Facebook page posted a story, the ones that he does on every Thursday. His admin happened to post that story with him and his family. Him specifically, him and his 2 children. A beautiful picture. But then now the message is down there. My child, Karen Nyamu ameona hii, sijui nini, you know, bringing. So that's where it escalated. I told him, you're going to claim the child. It's a good idea, because you're going to shut up these people. I don't like. I mean, as a mom, I don't like these comments. Then he said, why can't you wait for the birthday or an event, just something?
Can I ask you something?
Listen, because I'm going.
Kidogo, before I lose the trail of thought.
Sawa.
You started posting him.
That's where I'm going. So on Saturday, this Saturday, we had first of all on Friday, akitoka job, tulichat kutoka. We were fighting on WhatsApp from around alitoka job, I think to saa 4. So we were fighting on WhatsApp. The fight is about those comments and you claiming your child. So we are fighting and fighting until around 2 a.m. Texting and chatting, and he's adamant on the birthday because he's afraid. I don't know what he's afraid about, because I mean, I told him this is an open secret. Everybody knows my child is yours. It is an open secret. There's nothing to hide.
You got everybody to know about it.
So on Saturday morning, because I fell asleep when we were chatting, when we were fighting, I fell asleep. On Saturday morning, I wake up and find he had continued chatting. Yeah? So I saw those messages, and I don't know, sijui kama niliamka na mood mbaya, nikaongea vibaya na nikamwambia, my child will get his identity. Just watch it. My child will get his identity. Na hasira, na nikaingia kwa Facebook, kwa Instagram, na nikapost hiyo video. Unaona, kwa hasira. Kwa sababu, what are you telling me at his birthday? So me, I'm supposed to niendue mtoto wangu akitusiwe mpaka November. And I told him, Sam, this is a very emotive issue for me as a mom. I told him, this is very emotive for me as a mom. I don't like these comments. You love your child. Unaficha nini? What are you afraid of? You've told me your wife knows about this. You've told me you sat her down. But yesterday, I think I realized it's not true. He had not sat the wife down. Even when he's at home, he tells me that his wife knows. That, where do you think she thinks I am? Of course she knows I am here. You see? And if you saw a post that I wrote on Saturday or Sunday morning, I asked people on my Insta stories, do you think Samidoh is so reckless that he has not sat his wife down? Or do you think that she's so evil that she has anything against a child? But you know, I don't want to put blame on anyone. I just want to make it clear that this video, posting the video, was not about fighting with Samidoh's wife. Because if it was fighting with Samidoh's wife, those fights would have started in 2019 when when I was told he's married. I have not learned that Samidoh has a wife now. So that he said he does not understand the timing and the intentions of me posting videos. He knows we were fighting. Because in that fight, he also went to Insta stories and called me Muhiki wa Mikosi or something like that. It was an exchange. When I saw that, that's when I posted the one in the Insta stories. Because, there was anger here. We are not communicating. Atukubaliani.
Did he ever know that you are taking these videos?
Of course, you can see. You can see his thing. And even the one on my Instagram, it is cut short. That video is longer. It is much longer than that. So, of course, he saw that I'm recording. He knows. He has so many pictures of himself in his phone.
Wow.
So, the point here is, I was not posting videos for Samidoh's wife, who I was told already knows about this situation. I was posting to claim the identity of my son. And that is something I do not regret. Because what I wanted to achieve, which is my son being claimed, did it happen yesterday or not? It happened, yeah? He claimed his son finally. If I had not posted those videos, he would not have claimed his son. So, now we are good.
Wow. But you see, you have your first daughter. And you've never gone wild like this about the baby daddy and everything.
Jealous, do you know my baby daddy?
No.
Unamjua kwenda. Umjui?
Okay, it's my friend. Okay,
yeah.
Let me just accept.
Go to his Instagram right now. My daughter is in every now and then, because every week they see each other, every week they go out, every week he comes, sometimes he cooks for her. We don't have an issue there of claiming and everything. We are family. In my he's even come for, I mean, when we had my daughter's birthday, which Samidoh also attended, they interacted. The two of
they
them.
met?
Yeah, they met at my daughter's birthday. And so there's nothing about why are you not, because and Samidoh happened to be my current lover. My first baby is my ex-boyfriend, who is a great friend of mine, a very good friend, and a very, tell him true if you know him. So namjua, he's a nice guy, right?
I think he's an amazing
guy.
Wow. This throws me to this question. Oh, why have you just gone this wild? Are you using this just for clout? And also, there were better ways to handle this situation. The
situation, better ways should have been handled by Samidoh. Why do you let me to go wild? And you know, I'm as a mother, I'm emotional about my child.
So it's your emotions that sent you to do all this?
Yeah, to me, whether I used the wrong mode or not, whether I should not have done that or not, I was fighting for my child, his identity, that is all.
Wow. Have you ever met Samidoh's wife?
I have not met her.
But do you have a relation? Have you ever spoken to her?
Yeah, we spoke sometimes last year in March. Yeah. And contrary to what people think that I want to push her out, I have been, well, Samidoh is, he's a family man. He really loves his children, he loves his wife. And I have been involved in doing one or two things. For example, last year, I gave Samidoh an idea that she should register a company because we were getting tenders. We were making money, and there was kuna tenders zingine where we can also help her. So we made her to register a company. She has a company called Sharmak, which is her two children, Charlene and Mike, joined together. Her company is called Sharmak. And right now, she's servicing a tender for stationery worth 9 million, which me and Samidoh's brother, Charismagic, sat down and did the document. She went to source the prices, Uko River Road herself. She came with the prices, and we filled the documents. We made sure the documents are good and competitive until she got that tender. Is that a woman I'm fighting? And I can tell you more, which, I mean, might offend Samidoh, of how I have been. I mean, I've been telling, even sometimes he gets angry and he wants to do it. I tell him, cool down. This is the mother of it. Or say ati kitu mbaya wild, or hapa anaweza ongea tone mbaya kwa simu, ama simu inazalia kwa sababu kushikana mbele. Wewe bana, shika simu ya wife. You don't do that. Shika simu ya wife.
This is after you knew that he was married.
Yeah. He knows. I've done that severally.
Do you want to be Samidoh's second wife?
No, I don't want. Okay, let me not say that. Let me not go into those details. But we have a child. We are raising a child that is forever. But this is not about Samidoh. About the wife issue is not about Samidoh. It is just me as Karen that mambo ya marriage. It just happens that I have had this past where watu wengi wananikatia and pursue me seriously are married people. So I kind of shy off from marriage because mimi in my head najua hii ni tabia ya married people. So mimi sionangi marriage you are true. I could be wrong. Of course I'm wrong. They're very nice marriages, but somebody's opinion is shaped by their experiences, right? Kama wewe umekuwa na nice marriage, then you know they're good marriages. But my opinion has been shaped from what I've been observing. I mean, you never know. God can change that path for me. Something else. Anyway, let me not talk too much.
12,000 people watching this beautiful afternoon.
Is a family.
People love you, and people hate you in equal measures. Wow. 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 Guys, this is Jalango TV. This is Bonga na Jalas, and I'm with Karen here. She's just explaining a few things that most of you people wanted to know. And I want to appreciate you so much for coming here to try and clear the air.
Because wamama wamejamu na mimi,
Wamama wamejamu.
Wamejamu vibaya sana because homewrecker unaharibuaje nyumba ya mtu? Are you crazy?
Kwa sababu yesterday when Samidoh went out there and said I'm sorry to my wife, all this, we had a friendship that led to our innocent baby who I'm taking care of. You understand? Both emotionally and spiritually and financially. You still went out there. Why?
Do you know why?
Why would you go there? Even if why would you hit a man when he's already down?
That was a reaction. Then that was a reaction that is unfair to me. It was a reaction that was unfair to me. That's what I felt, and I felt betrayed. And that's why I had quick reactions. Maybe I got emotional because this is someone who's been very close to you. The first time when the news of my pregnancy came, we were actually together when we were called by media. And I didn't know that he has told media that, or whatever he said. Then later he said, that was a terrible mistake. I'd never thought about this situation before. I'm wiser now. I'll know how to handle this. When I'm asked next time, I'll tell off people that it's none of your business. Don't ask me.
So it's actually Samidoh who broke the news of your pregnancy?
No. I think somehow in the baby shower that came out and they said I've hinted. I didn't hint. I hinted to who? I mean, but blogs have to sell. It's okay. Mboka ni mboka.
Kazi ni kazi. Wow. So let me ask you, today, if you were to meet Samidoh's wife, what did you say?
I would tell her that I'm really very sorry because I didn't know that you were in the dark. I learned yesterday that you have been in the dark all this time. I was Samidoh kept insisting, do you think I've not sat her down? Do you think she doesn't know about you? You know? But it seemed like...
Woman to woman, if you're talking to her.
If I'm talking to her, I would say, I'm really sorry.
Tell her like, Nani, her name, you know her name, you know everything. You've got tenders for her. Talk to her on the camera.
I didn't get tenders for her because I don't sit in the committee. I helped do the
You helped her work everything.
Yeah. Edith, I'm very sorry for the anguish that I may have caused you. And all along I thought you knew. Your husband told me you know. No excuses. I'm really sorry for everything.
Wow. And for Sam, what would you say?
Sam, he will come home to kuona mtoto tutaongea.
At this point, siwe upeleke mtoto nyumbani. Why do you want him to come home?
Because that's what he does. He comes home. Unipeleke mtoto nyumbani wapi? Kwake.
You know his house.
Hapana. The practice has been he comes.
So why won't you just change all these things so that you can...
Wacha, hiyo ni mambo yetu. Tuwote kama tutachange. Pia usiongililie sana.
Okay, sitaingililia sana. Wah. So Karen, there's so many people been up and running and saying everything. You've seen yourself in all these groups, all these women groups.
I'm not even in these groups, but I see screenshots. But I'm not in the group.
You sent to all those women out there who are calling you home wrecker and everything, the names that you've been called and everything. What would you like to tell them?
I'd like to tell them that I am not a home wrecker. I can tell you so many things that I have done to, on the contrary, build my baby, Samidoh's home. That if I say here, he will be angry. It's not fair to expose some things. But he knows. He knows. That's why I was angry yesterday. He knows that I have always supported the wife. When there's a situation, I have always supported his wife. Because you can get a woman who really wants to get married and who is going to work to push your wife out. I'm not that kind of woman. Because hata ukiacha bibi yako mimi sikuji kukaa kwako, you know, I'm not going to come and live in your house. You will have to find another wife. So it's not me. I'm not a home wrecker. These things happen. It's happening everywhere. It's only that I'm in the limelight that now it has become a big conversation, that the conversation is blowing up. But these things happen to each and every one of you. And I saw Sarah Kabu's comment yesterday. She said, Jeshia, goat wives imefika. That tells you, I mean, this is a concern in a society. Goat wives are going through this.
Who are the goat wives?
Goat wives in Kikuyu are wives who are wametolewa mbuzi. Traditionally, they have been ratio. Any wametolewa
ratio and everything. Yes, that ratio thing has happened and everything.
That's why ukiona mama kama Sarah Kabu. That is a woman I respect. That is a woman who I've drawn inspiration from. Natoa wapi nguvu mimi ya argue ama kubishana na mama kama Sarah Kabu. Because that's a woman I look up to. That's a role model in society for our women. And I don't want to be at loggerheads with such women.
Sarah Kabu is an amazing woman and a very good friend of mine.
And I'm her fan. I'm a big fan.
Wow. To Samidoh's fans who are expecting him to entertain them soon, what do you tell them? Because in his apology, he said he actually apologized to his fans and everyone.
I don't know what I didn't understand what he was apologizing for. I didn't understand.
He was apologizing for stepping out of his marriage, and he's been a role model and all this. They've been together for a long way, and because of you, he got distracted out of it.
And by the way, Jalas, one more thing. Do you remember the time your blog ran a story saying that Samidoh has left his wife?
Yes.
Uko na hiyo message nilikuandikia hapa?
Uliniandikia.
Nikakwambia nini?
The blog team. By the way, guys, there's this blog called Jalango TV. It is not mine, people.
Serious?
It is not mine. Jalango TV
But
is a blog running.
Walisema Samidoh ameacha bibi yake. Hebu hiyo message soma nilikuandikia nikakwambia nini?
Uliniambia hajawacha bibi yake.
Ako nyumbani.
Ako nyumbani.
And it is not fair.
And you told me to call those people and delete it. Was it deleted?
It was deleted. The following morning I woke up, it was not there. So I'm not out there. I'm not out here to break a friend's home. Unajua, even if you're dating a married man, and I'm not saying let's date married men. Kama nyumbani kwake hakuna peace. Hakuna peace mtakuwa nayo. Mtu ako na pressure, ako na stress zake. Mnafanya nini na mtu wa pressure? Wacha nyumbani kwake kukue sawa. Wacha bibi akue sawa. And I even told Samidoh, I really respect your wife kwa sababu hananga drama. Mimi ningekuwa wife yako, ningekuwa nimesha find out huyu Karen kwanza anaishi wapi. Ningekuwa nimefanya vitu. But she doesn't do those things. She's just calm. And he told me, do you know why? Because she's taken care of. Everything she has, she needs, she gets. She's not neglected. That's why you will never see her with that kind of drama.
You're taking advantage because you have money. You know you're a rich woman. You're just taking advantage. You have money, so you want to manipulate a young man like Samidoh, who's in the epitome of his career, and you want to bring this big boy down. Why are you doing this, Karen? You're my friend. Why are you doing this?
Do you know you cannot bring someone down? Do you know that? Hata nilikuwa na comments watu wanasema ati tutakuja Mugithi. You cannot bring somebody down. Because me, I believe Samidoh and all of us, we are lifted by God. Yeah? That's what I believe. And he was telling me also yesterday, he told my colleagues, because when we were in Mombasa, he was calling my colleagues, that he has lost some contract or whatever. I don't want to get so much into that because of these issues. But I don't believe that human beings should shape your destiny. I mean, usipoenda Mugithi ya Samidoh, wewe ndio unahata ngoma poa. Because I mean, truth be told, hizo shows zinakuanga moto. It's fun.
You're Samidoh's fan, eh?
I'm his fan.
Do you love him?
Ask me off camera.
No. Do you love Samidoh? Well. Next question. Hey, Yesu we, Yesu wangu we. Why are you asking for your phone? Karen, stop asking for your phone, please.
Kumuuliza nijibu aje hiyo nini?
Unataka kupiga wewe, acha kupigia.
No, I'm not calling. I'm just checking something. I can't call.
You know, Samidoh is a very good friend of mine.
Yes, yeah, I know.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Nobody holds their phone in my show.
Oh, really? Oh.
This is my show.
Okay.
Yeah. have seen you come with your manager, your security team, nini. Kwani ulikuwa unafikiria tutakufanyia nini huko?
Team iko huko.
Why have you come a chase car, I don't know what, security, why are you doing all this? Karen, the last you come to my interview to intimidate me.
No,
you come with all these people to intimidate me. Why would you do this?
No, it's because we were coming from, they picked me from the airport, and we were going to a quick shughuli before we got here. That's why they're with me. Na kuna mahali tunaenda.
Mnaenda mamkutano zingine. Wow. So I don't want to keep you here, by the way. I want you to just on that camera to give your all submission, the truth about all the situation, what you want to tell everybody, so that we can close this chapter once and for all. And if I have a chance, maybe you can ask Samidoh to come and sit with me here.
Mimi ndio nafunga. Hapana.
Okay.
Yeye aliongea jana. Ndio. Mimi ndio nafunga. Hii shenanigans.
You have the camera. Go ahead.
Mimi ndio nafunga. The most important thing I wanted to make clear is that the posting of the videos was a fight between me and Samidoh about my son, about him claiming my son. That's why I went all out. I might not be the smartest person. Naweza kwa mimi si mjanja, nilifanya kiujinga. Labda ningengoja kwa sababu watu wengine wanasema ati singengoja hiyo birthday. But those messages were getting to me. Those comments, they were really getting to me. Because najua vile mambo kwa ground iko. Mambo kwa ground, we both love the child and we are both taking care of the child. So that was an emotive issue for me. And yesterday, if there's anything to celebrate about yesterday, it happened. And I'm giving God the glory. I don't have any issue with women. I don't have any issue with Edith. She's a beautiful, calm, roho safi woman. And I wish her well in her marriage. I will be the last person to wreck a marriage, hers or any other. Because I don't support a man living. And this is something I've also told somebody. You can't leave a woman for another woman. We are all the same. How we react to things, if she nags, I also nag. I mean, no, even if I'm older than her, if she will nag for something, I might also nag. I mean, we are all the same. That's what I believe. All these women, we are the same. So leaving a woman, another woman for another woman, hiyo inakuanga, in my opinion, it's not very the smartest thing to do. So drama imeisha. I really wanted to bring that out. That is the only thing I wanted to bring out, that I was not fighting with Samidoh's wife. And by the way, niliona screenshot. Kuna comment mtu alikuwa amesema ati your man don't think he'll drop you, sijui nini, you should thank him, he got a better woman. Jalafu niliona hiyo comment. Aki ya Mungu, nikasema huyu mtu ameandika in my tone exactly. And I even told Samidoh, this person has written in my tone exactly. How? Because, I mean, mimi wacha nikwambie, if I was to write a comment in a pseudo, first of all, mimi sitaandika in my tone. Hata nitashrub. Ndio ni could disguise. But it looks like that comment was done intentionally, ikae kama mimi. Alafu, sijui kama ni coincidence, that is out of around 300 comments or whatever, that is the only comment she responded to. So sijui, hiyo kitu ni puzzle kwangu. I have never sent her anything on pseudos. My friend, chukua hii simu yangu uone niko na accounts ngapi kwa Instagram. I don't have pseudos. I only have one account that it belongs to my house girl, which I used to shop online. Because I don't want people knowing that we're delivering these things to Karen's house. So my Instagram has two accounts, mine and my house girls, which I used to shop on Instagram pages.
So you've never abused her, you've never done anything?
No. I have not. And I even said, because sayo tuko tuna fight na nilikuanga na hasira, nikasema kama it's true I have sent you pseudos, wekelea pseudos tuone, weka watu, I'll give you 1 million shillings, because I was 100% sure hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Or maybe I suspect maybe somebody inboxing her matusi, and then it's easy to think nimetuma huyo mtu or something, but sijui videos na nini, I am 100% sure hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
Wow. Samidoh's next gig is coming up very soon. To his fans, what do you tell them?
Jibambe, firirida kabisa.
Wafiriride kabisa.
Have fun. And
you're such an amazing person, but you don't look like you are too wild on social media.
Because I have this strong personality. Mi jalango waoga wakihesabiwa, mimi sitawahi hesabiwa kwa waoga. I'm not a coward because I have this secret in life that I discovered very early, and it's about grace. Naanza kuongea juu ya grace, hata marafiki wangu wananiambia nimeanza kupreach ama ukorino. I mean, when you know grace, it sets you free. And that's my secret for life.
Wow, guys, that was Jalango TV. Definitely a conversation all of you have been waiting for. Definitely we have Karen here with me. Karen Nyamu, who has been trending all these 3-4 days. And quick things that you need to take out of this is that, number one, she never knew that Samidoh was married. Initially. But then later she tried to make peace, and she's very sorry for what has happened. And from her, she's not a coward, and she's able to face all these things. And as we move forward, nothing much more than look for her name in 2022 in the ballot papers. And I wish you well with that, by the way.
Thank you, Jana.
Which is this one position you'd like to go for, by the way?
Well, I've always wanted to be the women rep, but if it's abolished, then we'll see what the options will be then.
The options will be senator, MCA, governor.
No, because the constituencies zinagawanywa.
Zinaongezwa mingi.
12 in Nairobi.
12 new constituencies.
So unaweza kuwa senator ama unaweza chagua constituency moja.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Lakini kama haitapita, by the way unaona itapita ma?
BBI. Sasa si ni project ya Raila na ndugu yake president. Sasa nani anaweza simamisha rege wewe ukiona? Unaona rege kisimama? Awoni ma MCAs walifanywa ile kitu.
To be honest, mimi naambia watu wa separate 2022
na BBI.
Succession politics and BBI.
Wewe unapenda BBI?
BBI iko na provisions mzuri. There are some awesome, amazing proposals in the BBI bill, and there are some others that may look crafty or not necessary. I wish we had time to amend some of those, but since the train has left the station.
Kabisa.
Because the train has left the station,
let's join the train.
But no, I will just advise you, don't merge 2022 succession politics with BBI. That's what I would say.
Thank you so much.
Asante.
Thank you so much for making time with us here.
Kuja ununue lunch.
Lunch iko. This is Miale. Should never be a problem. That one will sort. Guys, definitely this is Jalango TV. Subscribe. I want to give a big shout out to the, how many people watching? How many people?
15,000.
25,000 across Facebook and YouTube.
25,000 people watching us across Facebook and on YouTube. That's how big this story is. Unatafuta nini?
Gym instructor.
Gym instructor.
Nini?
Wa kufanya nini? Unataka kufanya nini?
Lose baby fat.
Maybe simama wakuone ndio wajue. Simama wakuone.
Waone mali nafaa kulose.
Wow.
Huko tumbo
nini? Kamkono gym instructor.
Yeah.
Yes wangu. Kuna picha yako ingine ilitokelezea watu wakasema, hata ungekuwa Samidoh ungefanya nini? Twendeni lunch. Thank you guys. Jalango TV.